Most people know Joshua as the leader who took over after Moses, the man who led the Israelites into the Promised Land. But today, the rise of artificial intelligence and the battles happening inside our own minds. When Joshua first stepped into leadership, he wasn't fearless. He wasn't confident. He wasn't ready. He was overwhelmed. The Bible describes him standing at the edge of a massive responsibility, millions of people depending on him, enemies ahead, and the shadow of the legendary Moses behind him. Imagine the pressure, the self-doubt. In that moment of intense anxiety, God tells him one thing over and over: be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Joshua's story doesn't begin with a roar of confidence. It begins with anxiety, uncertainty, and the crushing weight of expectations. Just like so many of us feel today when we look at our own lives. Fast forward thousands of years. We might not be crossing rivers or facing literal armies, but we are definitely fighting battles, internal ones. Stress from work, school, and family. A sense of isolation even when we're surrounded by people. The constant cycle of overthinking, replaying conversations and mistakes in our heads. We face the immense pressure to be perfect, to have it all figured out, and the gnawing fear of not being enough. And now, we're navigating something Joshua never had to deal with: artificial intelligence. AI is powerful. It's an incredible tool that can help us learn, create, connect, and grow in ways we never thought possible. But it has a shadow side. It can also overwhelm us with information, distract us from what truly matters, and make us compare our real, messy lives to impossible, algorithm-generated standards. The battlefield has changed from a physical place to the landscape of our own minds. But the fundamental human struggle for courage hasn't. So, how did Joshua handle it? He paused long enough to hear guidance instead of letting his own fear do all the talking. Second, he learned to focus. He kept his eyes on the mission, on the next right step, not on the size of the obstacles in front of him. And third, he learned to move forward. Even when he felt completely unready, he took that next step in faith. These same principles are incredibly relevant today, especially as technology shapes our thoughts, habits, and emotions. AI can be an amazing tool, or it can be a trap. The difference is in how we choose to approach it. Think of I like the towering walls of Jericho. Huge, impressive, and deeply intimidating. It's easy to feel small standing next to it. Some people fear AI will replace them in their jobs. Others feel overwhelmed by the constant stream of information and notifications it generates. Many of us even use technology as a way to escape our problems instead of facing them to heal. But Joshua didn't just stand there and stare at the walls, paralyzed by their size. He followed a simple, step-by-step plan, and eventually, those impenetrable walls came down. For us, our plan to manage the Jericho of modern technology might look like this: using an eye for learning and creativity, not for comparing ourselves to others. Using technology to build genuine connections, not to deepen our sense of isolation. Human relationships. It means setting clear boundaries so our minds can stay grounded and quiet, instead of being constantly pulled in a million directions. AI isn't the enemy. But we need courage and wisdom to use it well. When you strip it all away, Joshua's story isn't really about military victories or conquering land. It's about a person who felt unprepared and out of his depth but moved forward anyway. Whether you're dealing with anxiety, burnout, loneliness, or the pressure of a world changing at lightning speed, you don't have to fight that battle by yourself. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Just like Joshua. So, as AI continues to grow, as life gets louder, and as the world keeps changing, remember this ancient story. You are stronger than you think. You are capable of more than you realize. And you don't have to face your battles alone. If Joshua could step into the unknown with courage, so can you. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.